Emma had never believed in supernatural things until phone calls started. Every midnight her phone rings and the caller ID shows an unknown number, causing Emma to feel a bit wrong. The first time she answered groggily, "Hello," silence. Then a faint static-filled voice says, "Emma, it's me." Her heart skipped a beat. It was her brother David, but David had died in a plane crash 4 years ago. Emma's mind raced disbelief mingling with fear as she remembered the day they lost him. She whispered into the phone, "David, is it really you?" The static crackled again and the voice on the other end murmured, "I need your help, Emma." She felt a chill run down her spine, caught between longing and dread. Memories flooded Emma's mind, her laughter with David, the excitement of his travels. The stormy sky felt like a cruel reminder of the day everything changed. She gripped the phone tighter, feeling the weight of the past pressing down on her. Pacing in circles, Emma struggled with fear and confusion, her heart racing as she listened intently for more from her brother. "What do you need?" she finally managed to ask, her voice trembling as an unsettling silence enveloped the room around her. Her brother answered, "I need your help." Then Emma thought it was a cruel prank. But the voice knew things that only David knew: childhood secrets, inside jokes, and even their last conversation before his death. Desperate for answers, Emma kept answering the calls. Each night the voice grew clearer but darker. "You need to help me. I'm trapped in a place I can't escape. They are coming for you too." With each call, the voice revealed more secrets that only she and David shared, making Emma question her sanity. The weight of her brother's words wrapped around her heart like a vice, pulling her deeper into a web of mystery. Every night she braced herself for the next chilling message, unsure if it was truly David or something far more sinister. As shadows danced on her walls, Emma felt the air grow colder, realizing that whatever had trapped her brother might be reaching for her too. Terrified, Emma sought help from a paranormal expert who warned her that the voice might not be David at all, but something pretending to be him. Still, Emma could not ignore the phone calls. One night, the voice changed. "I've found you." Emma opened the door. A knock echoed through her house. Heart racing, Emma crept towards the door. Her hand trembled as she reached towards the door handle. Emma peered through the peephole, her heart pounding as she struggled to see who was on the other side. The figure loomed tall and ominous, a shadow cast against the warm light of her home, sending chills down her spine. "Is it really you, David?" she whispered, her voice trembling with hope and dread. Suddenly the knocking intensified, a rhythmic beat that felt like a countdown to something unknown. Gathering her courage, Emma took a step back from the door, contemplating whether to open it or flee in panic. As Emma sat up, confusion clouded her mind, the warmth of the breakfast tray contrasting sharply with the chill of what had happened. She glanced towards the window, feeling an unsettling presence, realizing she was not alone. After a minute, Emma thought to open the door, and suddenly her phone rang. She picked up her phone, and it was David's voice telling her not to open the door, but it was too late. She got hit by a baseball bat and became unconscious, falling to the floor. When she woke up in the morning, she found herself in a bed with breakfast beside her. After that incident at midnight, the calls stopped coming, but she received a warning: not everything that sounds familiar is safe to trust. With hesitant steps, Emma left the warmth of the bed behind her, heart racing as she approached the window. Outside, in the dim light of the street lamp, a shadowy figure lingered, heightening her sense of dread. Peering through the glass, Emma's eyes widened in panic as she tried to make sense of the shadowy figure that had vanished into the night. The emptiness of the street now felt more threatening, amplifying her fear of what might come next. Stepping away from the window, Emma's heart raced as she clutched her phone, weighing her options in the silence that followed. Determination, intermingled with fear, swirled in her mind as she prepared to take control of the situation. Now, however she manages to run from that figure, but still she is not clear that did David really call her, or was it someone pretending to be David? If someone is pretending to be David, how does he or she know their secret? All these questions swirl in her mind, but one mystery remains unsolved. Did David really call her? She halts abruptly at a street corner, her breath visible in the cold night air. As she checks her phone for any missed calls, the city lights casting reflections on her anxious face. In the distance, a dark silhouette appears at the end of the street, their identity hidden, intensifying the suspense as she squints, desperate to uncover who it might be.